everybody, welcome to back to another video, and today we have with us Aaryan Bhosale. He's based in Mumbai and he's an international gold medalist. So hello Aaryan.
Hi man, how are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm fine man, I'm fine. It's a pleasure to be here.
That's great. So we will be having a different video from the previous ones. Like this is more focused on the swimming, on particularly on backstroke, because you have your main stroke as your backstroke. So how did you let me put up one question, the basic question, like how do you find the backstroke is the most appropriate stroke for you, and how did you make yourself that this is my main stroke? Or it's very difficult in the early ages to choose a particular stroke as your main stroke. So how did you do that, or what was your steps of making any stroke a particular stroke that you will specialize in?
Yeah man, it's basically when I started out swimming, so I was doing a lot of club competitions. So I was trying out all my strokes, basically IM. So I focused more on IM. So it's like all the four strokes: butterfly,
Yeah.
backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle. So basically I was doing I was doing IM and freestyle. Those are my two main strokes. So slowly, I started improving more in backstroke. So I was winning more medals and also basically then I started focusing more on backstroke and IM. Then slowly when I joined Delhi, no, when I joined Bangalore, the coach
Yeah.
told me that backstroke is much better and you have a good chance of breaking the national record. So that's when I started practicing more on backstroke. So that's how I got here.
Okay, that's great. So, backstroke start is a lot different from the other three starts. Other three starts are very common. Nothing start is the if we precisely look at the start, it's same for the all three strokes, but just different from the underwater perspective. So, but backstroke is totally different. You have a you get in the water first, and you have a curve from the wall, a push from the curve, push from the wall. So this is very difficult when we initially start. If we look at good backstroke starts, there is a pure a semicircle, or what we call a curve, and this curve actually initiates the speed that you get from that we get and maintain during the event. So and one more important thing is that many people you know they initiate the curve, but they are not successful in making the curve getting into the water at a single point, so making it making a big splash, huge splash out of it, and so wasting energy, and it's they're not getting a good momentum. So how to cope up with this issue, and how did you cope up with this issue, and how did you improve any such any drills or something like that that you specially focused on for improving your backstroke start?
Yeah, basically, so it's different from all the other three strokes. Backstroke dive is
Yeah.
like you get in the water and then you start from under the water, which is
Hmm.
it's a it's basically slower than the other three strokes
Yeah.
where you dive from above the water. So basically, I did not learn this dive properly for a very long time. So basically, I like practice makes a man perfect. So that's what it is. Like you need to practice a lot and. So I did not learn this backstroke dive for 4 years. I was diving it the wrong way. So when I was in Bangalore, my coach taught me how to do the perfect start. So still I was not able to dive properly and all. So basically I did a perfect start directly into a competition. So I was doing the 200-meter backstroke, and before the during the warm up, I was practicing my starts and all. So that's when I did my first perfect start, which I'll call. But it took me some time to do the perfect start. So yeah.
So backstroke is basically a stroke that we swim on our laying down on our back. So you have no certain path. You just have the sky, or if it's an indoor stadium, you just have the stadium lights above you. So how do you like follow a certain path and go straight? Like, in other three strokes, you are on the belly, or like the flat on the water. So you have the T to follow, or something, like you can like follow, so you can go straight. But unlike in backstroke, you just have nothing to follow, and so you may just like go, like hit the lane or tilt, so making you slow down. So how to manage this problem? And even in the nationals, if we see in the Indian national arena, many swimmers have faced this same problem. So how do you cope up with this, and what should be a message to other backstrokers to like avoid this problem, or like tackle this issue?
Yeah, so it's basically very difficult to swim straight during swim backstroke. So I faced this problem when I was just starting out. So basically, what I did was I was swimming next to a lane. I practiced swimming next to a lane, and then slowly, what I did, I asked my dad. It was a 25-meter pool, so I asked my dad to
Yeah.
put a rope straight above me, the lane where
Yeah.
I used to swim. So then slowly I improved. But like you need to be conscious like during swimming backstroke, like you're swimming straight. Basically, when you go like zigzag, there's a problem in your stroke.
Mm.
So basically, your head position is not right, or your hand entry is not right. You're going crisscross and stuff like that. So your stroke first, you need to correct your strokes. Like you need to analyze that what's wrong, and like if that's okay, then you need to be conscious while training that you're swimming straight. So slowly, it becomes a habit, and then when you're unconscious, you swim straight automatically. So that's one thing. Yeah.
Okay. So like you have been swimming for such a long time, so you might have like come across your shortcomings or understood that you are lacking in these areas. So what are those areas, and how do you like plan to like correct them and rectify those particular areas?
Yeah. The one major thing like in my swimming, like where I'm not good at is underwater. So like I'm trying to improve my underwater. Basically, I improved my underwater like last year, but then I stopped focusing on underwater. So that's a mistake. Like you need to keep working on something. Like if you get good at it, then you like still you guys practice on it. So it's not good to stop. Like yeah, I'm good at it, and then I don't want to do it anymore. So that's a mistake basically. So like you need to keep practicing. You need to get better every day, and yeah, just practice.
So, like next question, like would be, how do you how are you keeping yourself in like shape during this lockdown? And like in swimming, there's a phrase called, like Michael Phelps said, that if you like missing a sessions or a day's session, a day's training, you are like falling 2 days behind what you were the previous day. So, like, how are you keeping yourself fit and in shape during these this pandemic situation?
Yeah, it's like pretty difficult to keep yourself into shape. So when I was in Mumbai, like right now I'm in my farmhouse. So when I
Okay.
was in Mumbai, so I was just doing land exercise that time. Um, Morning land exercise, in the evening something like stepping or something like that. So
Yeah.
now, like I'm in a farmhouse, so I have a pool right here. So I'm swimming once a day, so I'm around 5 kilometers every day. So
Okay.
morning I do the dry land, and then I go into the pool, do 5K, come out, study. So it's basically pretty hard. And like you during this lockdown, you need to have a particular lifestyle. Like you need to have a program,
Okay.
because it's not good. Like when I was like at the start of the lockdown, I was trying to spend my time like a normal kid, like
Yeah.
spend more time on the internet, watch movies and stuff. So I was like, it was not good. Like I just didn't like it. So I had to like compromise and get my program in.
Shape. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, like, thank you for sharing so much insights into backstroke and all the information your experiences. which are very valuable to the upcoming swimmers, and I believe they would be of great help for the like aspiring backstrokers specifically. So thank you for joining us, and
Thank you.
like it was a pleasure having you on board, and I wish
Thank you
you
so
all
much.
the best in future,
Thank you. You too.
and
Yeah.
bring laurels to the country and your state and yourself especially.
Thank you.